Hi, it's Dustin, your game master and composer and sound editor for Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Coming to you again with some post-production news. The problems from last week that plagued us at the end of the episode continue into the beginning of this episode, but fear not, by the break we get my camera sorted out and everything is fine from then on. In the meantime, we've done some fun things with well, we'll let you see how it looks. All right, enjoy the show.
Previously on Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction.
I could just do repair or maybe upgrade that deck for you. It's a hydraulic-powered cyber hand. This is a grapple hand that can grapple. There's a school. They need vaccines. If that truckload should somehow go missing between there and here, and end up here, it would really help us out a lot. We can offer you speed heal and possibly some training so your friend doesn't explode anybody's veins by injecting a hypo into the wrong place.
Here's what I want. I want my own company account.
I'm working on a surprise for you, and I don't want to tell you yet.
Do you think that Ajax or Dodger would get mad at us if we took a job outside of them?
I'm in. Are you in?
It's whatever you want.
Yeah, come along.
Okay, I'm in.
Band starts to tip. Yes. And looks like it's going over. The car lands on its side and starts sliding toward you.
I'm gonna go, get over here!
And it whips past him.
So you could leave here with just a fucked up arm, man.
No, they've seen our faces. They have to die.
You have to die, man. Sorry.
No, we'll just put them in the
I was
cell
wrong about
that.
Never mind.
Yeah.
And then you see a little trail of fire and smoke come from the distance and intercept the vehicle. And it falls like this and crashes some 300 meters from where you guys are, skidding into the ground. Hello and welcome to Infinite Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. We are on the road in the middle of the Badlands. Overturned armored car, unconscious driver, dead security guard, locked doors. What do we do?
Who just went?
Oh, we'll drop out of initiative
Okay.
from the last session.
Okay, great. Then I'm running to the car to.
Okay.
I'm still keeping on mission.
Yeah, you make your way to the back of the car, the back of the cargo truck. What do you do next?
Scan.
Yeah, roll interface.
7.
7. Yeah, it's not hard to see that there is some electronic security on the back here. Actually, make an electronic security check.
Great. Cool. 15.
Yeah, so you know that this is something that you can hack the password on. If you do it wrong, it's going to seal and you'll have to cut it open. But you do have a chance to get this to open through net diving.
Great. I'm just gonna call out. I don't really know what's going on. I'm just gonna try to get this open.
Okay.
Go for it.
And then I would like to begin my run.
Okay. You're jacking in. You land on a beach, the ocean behind you, the desert in front of you. The castle wall erupts. You are met with a gate. You need the password to pass.
Great. I will take an action to activate the worm
Okay.
and then make a backdoor check. 11.
11 with the worm? That is just enough to crack this password. You need to dive deeper, though. That doesn't unlock the door. You now have entered the net architecture.
Great. Can I make a Pathfinder check?
Sure.
10.
Okay, with a 10, you see behind this password, is in fact a hellhound.
Do I see further?
And then beyond that is the access to the lock,
Great.
the node that controls the automated lock.
Great. So that's one meat space action.
You guys see this vehicle crash into the ground. Is there anything in these 3 seconds
I want to go to it.
I turn to her and say, "Tell me you got that."
on
I mean,
film?
I saw it. Yeah.
It's far.
Oh, it's
So,
far. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. 300 meters is something, it's like 3 football fields away.
Okay,
at
then never
least.
mind.
I was like, "Can you zoom in on where the missile came from?"
You're not that close to her. You'd be yelling at her.
Oh, where is she?
I'm
Yeah,
in
that's
the
true.
car
She's
still.
way over there. and
Hey,
you're
tell me you got that.
So you're standing over a dead body. You look in the window and you see the driver unconscious, possibly dead.
Okay. Well, finish what you were doing.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna run there then, but I will look in to see who it looks like it is, or
Grab a perception check.
Okay, that is an 18.
With an 18, you do see some familiar logos. This appears to be not Trauma Team, but a Biotechnica branded aerial vehicle.
Guys, let's move fast. That was a biotech vehicle. Oh, this is supposed to be an area they can't communicate, but apparently they communicated.
And Brad, anything while
I would shout to Ricky, secure the guy inside. I'm gonna head back to Meat.
Okay, you got it.
And I
run
run
back
full
across the
speed.
street. Okay. All right.
I checked this guy that's on the ground. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, finish what you're doing.
No, that was it. That was what
I-
I wanted to do.
Yeah, I was just gonna jump back in for the next round of net running.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to your next thing.
He hasn't done anything.
Did you not do anything?
I didn't, but
Oh, I thought you had a conversation with Nautica. Sorry, what do you do?
I'm checking the guy on the ground, and then I'm checking the vitals in the guy in the car.
Yeah, in 3 seconds you can check the guy on the ground who's clearly dead.
Does he look like he has other weapons?
He's got a
and stuff on him?
sidearm
All right,
Yeah.
I'll search him later. I'm checking.
and one more explosive grenade. Yeah.
Take that.
Without even rolling. You see that.
I see that. The guy, and I don't have enough time to check the vitals on the guy inside.
Not in 3 seconds.
Okay,
We're,
next turn.
yeah, we're not in initiative, but we're still basically she just jacked in and did 3 seconds worth of stuff. So I just figured we should get 3 seconds from all you guys.
Cool.
All right. How do you prepare for this next level?
Cool. That's a great question. Cool. First action, I'm gonna activate my armor.
Okay.
Second action, I'm going to attempt to slide past the hellhound.
Past the hellhound.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make a slide check.
Please don't roll bad. Hey, that's pretty good. 13?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. You slide past the hellhound and are given control of the lock on the door.
Great. Can I unlock it?
Yeah, easy peasy.
Okay.
It's like you're good at this.
Could you imagine if I was just like, never mind.
You can unlock it. Nah.
Villain arc. Unlock. So that's
Okay.
another meat space round.
Sure. You unlock the door and are able to swing open the back hatch. Who's feeling the most lucky right now?
Not me ever.
You know what? Me. They
You
all
feel lucky?
They all got shot last time.
Okay.
I'll be lucky.
The homebrew roll where we roll under our luck. So whatever your luck score is currently, I'll allow you to take that back and assign it. to
No, I
someone else.
intentionally don't have a high luck score.
Oh, okay.
To roll under it.
I could roll under my luck.
Yeah, you're opening the door. Why not?
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. No, I did not. I
Okay.
rolled a 9.
Okay.
That's tough.
You see when you open the door, there are 4 crates that are they're like almost like pelican cases or whatever. I don't know if you know what a pelican case is, but like a medical storage case, not just like a milk crate. That are presumably what you're looking for. 2 of them are busted open, and there is a milky white liquid just sort of all over the inside of the interior of the truck. But 2 of them seem to be okay.
It sucks.
That's what you see. And are you jacking out? I guess
Yes, yeah.
you safely jack out, and that's what you see. Ricky, you wanted to check on the vitals of the guy in the car?
Yeah.
Make a, let's just do perception.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, with an 18,
Unless I'm listening for his heartbeat. 19.
with an 18, he's still breathing. You see some sort of safety measures deployed, but somehow he looks like he's hit his head. But he's just sort of, like I said, hanging by his seatbelt from the driver's side. I guess you would see you just have to look in the window and you
Yeah.
see this.
Okay.
He's still breathing, but unconscious.
He didn't see any of us.
No.
So I'm gonna
They
leave
just
him.
saw the car though.
I'm gonna leave him be. I'm just gonna move real quick. I know that he probably has no way of getting into the back, but I scanned to see if he has like a key card or anything like that on him.
No,
She's in.
Martian already got
Oh,
it.
she's already in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can still do that, but he's wearing an ID badge that you see immediately if you're looking for some kind of a key card.
Take it.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, you snatch. You can add one Biotechnica ID badge.
We'll do that. I'll take his ID badge and disguise grenade.
Sounds good.
And his sidearm is just a heavy pistol?
Yeah.
Standard
correct.
issue? Okay. I don't need it. Oh, wait, no. I could sell it. I take it.
Cool. Loot the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is his rifle still functional? We can deal with that later.
So that's taking you 6 seconds. Breh, you get to the car.
Cool. I close the doors and get in and start it up
Get up on the road.
Yeah.
and just go over.
Load her up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You pull up to the back of the car, and it's quick work. There's only 2 crates. They're good size. I mean, vaccine doses are not enormous, so you did get a lot, just not as much as you would have if you didn't flip the car. I mean, I guess that was his bad
happens.
driving.
That was
It
his
happens.
fault. It wasn't mine.
If you would have just stopped, yeah, just like everybody you've killed so far in this game, you're like, if you would have just
Just stop.
Okay.
Sir.
So the AV is between you and Night City, crashed. How do you want to get out of here? Or do you want to get out of here?
yes, I think we should get out of here. They could send more of those things. Now that they've crashed, someone's probably coming out to help them.
Just quickly, we also grabbed his assault rifle.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you see that it's a little banged up.
Yeah, I got it here.
Okay.
I grab his assault rifle. His sidearm and his grenade.
All right. I want to get out of here before the guy inside the car wakes up.
Also that.
Sure. I didn't even see what happened. Did one of you shoot down that AV or something?
No.
No, I was zeroed in on it, and a missile from out in the desert just came and hit it. I'm a little freaked out. I have no idea who or what that was.
Can you look where it came from and see if you can see?
I'll try. I'll look the direction and zoom all the way in.
Yeah, I think, did we already do this perception check? Or
No,
do you, okay.
I haven't done it. I zoomed in on this, but not
That's
where
right.
the missile was coming from.
Gotcha.
Okay, that is a 20.
A 20, also very good. You're able to sort of triangulate where it came from by looking at the little trail that's still in the air from where the rocket launched. But you can't see anything. The landscape is a little rolling, and we kind of said there's little drier creek beds and stuff. You can sort of extrapolate where it is, but you don't see anybody there.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a still shot of that area to maybe match up another time.
For sure. Great.
Should we just take the win and go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I peel out and head home.
Okay, so like I said, the direction, if you head toward home, you're gonna go right by this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it blew up. I'm cool.
How fast would we get? How long would it take to get to it in the meet?
Well, not very long. It's only, 300 meters.
Okay, let's just check it out.
Let's check it out then. Well, if we're gonna get by it real
You're gonna
quick.
drive right past it. I mean, I don't know if you want to stop or not, but
I say stop. I'll pop out and check it out.
Okay. I drive right up to it and slow when I'm about 10 meters away.
I'm looking
and then
into with
inch
my.
in and start to inch in and make sure that
Yeah.
no one yells out at me.
so you come up on the scene, and it didn't crash directly onto the street. It's in the dirt off the road about 20 meters. So you slow down, you can see it. It's pretty much wreckage, and there's a few bodies thrown from the vehicle. It was you see one of the air intakes is completely exploded from where you assume the rocket hit, and then the rest of it is just destroyed on impact. Looking around, you don't see any obvious survivors.
Do they look like backup or medical or what kind of
Yeah, it looks like backup.
backup? Okay.
Ricky, just grab some more ammo and let's get out.
I loot what I can.
Yeah, as you
some
approach the vehicle, you see a pool of Chew-2 around it and some flames. How lucky are you feeling?
Oh shit. Well, can I see that? I see that before.
You see that as you jump out of the car and start running toward it. I'm not telling you how to think. I'm saying this might give you pause.
You got a backup character, right?
No, not today. I see the pool. How close are the flames to it?
The thing's on fire. The pool's underneath, like seeping out from the vehicle. I'm just saying that there will be some risk. I'm a benevolent GM, but
No, you're not that benevolent. All right. So, do I see anything of obvious worth grabbing?
Okay, there is one body that's been thrown from the vehicle that is you feel you could safely get to. Go ahead and search with a perception on it, and we'll see what all you get.
Okay. 20.
Yeah, with a 20, you see he has a bandolier with 3 clips, and a quick inspection, armor-piercing rounds, 20 full clips.
I just grabbed the bandolier.
You grab that bandolier. He's wearing heavy armor,
I have no time.
a helmet with a cracked visor, and You don't see you assume these clips are for a rifle. You don't see the rifle, but you do see he also has a sidearm and 2 flashbangs.
I grab it all.
Okay.
I think that's about as much as I'm gonna risk.
Yeah, as you pick up the bandolier and the flashbangs and turn back toward the meat, you just feel a hot explosion and a slight ringing in your left ear, and you all see this AV just go up in flames.
Do I have to evade?
No, because you didn't go in the vehicle.
Okay, and I go. So I pop up after it explodes, and I go, woo! Let's get the fuck out of here! Then I run back to Meat. I was like, hopefully some of this shit will help to pay for Meat, dude.
It's gonna take a lot.
I know.
Might also want to get a new paint job because.
Okay, you head out on the highway. You're still a couple hours from anywhere at this point, or an hour and a half from anywhere probably. Actually, Ricky, we'll start with you. Make a perception check with +2 for your hearing.
Ooh, explode.
Yeah.
Explode.
10 plus 2 plus 13. All right,
Yeah,
25.
You hear the unmistakable rumble of a motorcycle, like big, heavy on the highway, somewhere from behind from you. Even over the Meat Beeps engine. With that perception, you guys hear it before you see it.
Only I hear it.
Yeah, you hear. Yeah.
I'd be like, guys, I think something's following us, and I check and I look through my scope.
I turn and I look through my scopes.
What we did, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and
With your special eyes.
What do your elf eyes see?
What do I have to see?
All I know is it's a bike.
That was just 17.
17. Yeah, you see back. You see not on the road. You start to see like dust coming.
Not on the road.
Yeah. Coming from off the road.
This may be
And
our
then-
benevolent missile launchers, y'all. Huh.
And then from the other side, leaping off of an embankment, a dirt bike, Enduro, lands right next to you on the driver's side and looks at you, Brett, as you're driving. And then lifts up his visor and smiles, and you see this little metal tooth. And you like, is that a metal tooth? And then you think, is that Chino? And then you recognize this is none other than. And then he gives you kind of a wave down to signals for you to pull over.
Yeah, I pull over immediately, and I don't even say anything to them. I just have this shit-eating grin on my face.
Brad, what are you doing? Brad! Brad! What's happening?
I don't even say anything. I just slow down.
Look at his face. This is fine. I've never seen him this happy.
Okay.
And then coming up from where you saw, another bike shows up, and this person's not even wearing a helmet. They have like a shock of also red hair, similar to Brez, but like more orange flame, and it's and shaved sides, and she's got like a tubular-looking weapon strapped on her back.
So cool.
The moment Meat gets to like 5 miles an hour, not even a full stop, I throw it in park, and like in one swift motion, I've unbuckled and opened the door.
Yeah.
And I just wrap my arms around.
Chino jumps off his bike also, and as you're getting out of the car, and he's like walking toward you, and he's like, "You beautiful bastard!" And then he kind of ducks past you and hugs Meep. I'm so happy to see you.
And I slap him upside the back of the head and pull him into me.
Okay.
And I grab him by the back of the neck and just
Yeah.
shove him into my shoulder.
Yeah, he meets you with an equally impassioned embrace. So good to see you, man. What the fuck did you do to your car?
Oh man, Chino, you wouldn't believe, dude, the shit I've been through, man.
You know Sparkplug? And you see she jumps off her bike and comes up and gives you like the cool handshake.
Like the Roman soldier, like.
Do I know her?
Yeah, you've seen her around.
And I'm like, what's up, Chuba?
What are you guys doing out here?
I should ask you the same. What the hell are you doing out here?
Oh, we are just been enforcing a little bit of our own Santiago no-fly zone. Anything, you probably saw it back the road a piece.
You saved our asses.
Hell yeah.
Is that right? Well, that's what we're out here doing. Fuck these corpos. This isn't their sky.
Biotech.
Well, one less one of these corporate pterodactyls roaming around is all we care about. Cool, but still, that doesn't really answer the question. What are you guys doing out here? Or who are your friends, first of all?
Well, this is Martian.
Okay.
He's a netrunner. That's Ricky. He's like a super cool guy.
Cool guy, Ricky. Hey.
He's a really good sniper too. And this is Shitwrecked. And she's like really good with like the people skills and stuff. I don't know. She talks and stuff a lot. She's real smart though.
Hey.
I see that.
This is my cousin Chino.
Nice to meet you, Chino.
Nice to meet you too. Sparkplug's like, what's up? Cool. You know what? I think there's no reason we shouldn't be some more comfortable. We got a camp just where we hang out. We want to do some. It's a little late for lunch, but I think we could. We got some kibble. You can hang out. Maybe we can have Sparkplug take a look at that shrapnel in the front end of your meep.
A terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, we can lay low for a little bit, but like we don't know how long the stuff we have in our trunk is gonna stay unexpired, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
If you got any way for us to refrigerate something.
They were in like refrigerated boxes, weren't they?
Yeah, can I make a tech check to
Cool.
check out these cool boxes?
Sure.
What kind of
Now that you're
tech?
thinking about it,
Basic tech, cyber tech.
this would be basic tech.
Great. That's a 10. Explodes into another 10. 31.
So the truck itself was not refrigerated, so these are being stored at room temperature. The cases are impact resistant but not refrigerated, but you can sort of infer by the way they were being transported that they're probably stable, at least for the duration of what it would take to get them from facility to Night City. I don't know whether it's hard to say whether they'll be good for a week or not, but they're definitely good for the day. Yeah.
It also might be good to kind of
Let the heat die down.
yeah.
And getting Meep looked at sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Do you want me to message Alma?
Oh, yeah, please.
Great.
Keep it cryptic,
Let's
but
see.
clear.
Do I have...
Where you're at, you're not getting agent service. You're not able to message Alma at this point.
Never mind. We're kind of in the dead zone, so to speak. So,
Hey, either we pulled it off or we didn't.
Yeah.
yeah.
She'll find out.
I
when
shall know
finds
soon
out.
enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, yeah, so they guide you off. They take you down the road another half mile or so, and then there's like a little fire road they pull off and go down into some old, probably at one point was like a KOA campground or something, you know, out in the middle of the desert. But none of the buildings are still like serviceable or standing or anything like that, but it's like a weird little ghost town. But you do see there's a like a fire pit that they're able to, or they have like a it's not a fire pit. It's like a circular basin that is like a Chew-2 powered gas fire that you could, grill stuff on or keep you warm or just sort of camp out. And they got a couple boxes and things that you can just kick it on. You see they're set up with a tent, and it looks like bedrolls. Like they hang out here for possibly days at a time. Yeah.
Cool.
So these crates, something good?
Guys, I trust him.
Yeah.
You can trust me. I'm Chino.
We gathered as much.
Just didn't want you to be pissed if I just let him know what's going on. Because he's my cousin. We grew up together. He trusts me, I trust him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we're doing a job. Some kids need some vaccines. These are vaccines. We're trying to put a little middle finger to biotech as well. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 thing.
Oh man, that's kind of surprising. Is Ajax in the business of kids vaccines or?
No, he's out of town. This was sort of a recreational job.
Oh, good old Brad.
Yeah, but he said he's been taking care of you.
Yeah,
Been
he's
sending money.
been around.
And my mom?
Yeah.
Is she here?
No, it's just us out here. Rest of the family's up north.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been sort of expanding out, just enforcing, like I said, no flies. It's good for business. It's good for morale. We'll spend maybe, me and Sparky here, spend maybe a week out just doing our thing. It's easy to hide when it's just the two of us.
Like usual. I mean, it used to be us two, but, whatever.
Those were good old days, weren't they?
Yeah.
But hey, I'm glad you're doing some humanitarian work. I mean, Ajax is fine, but kind of fuck that guy, right? He's always just, the stuff he's into, I feel bad that you have to spend so much time in Night City, man.
Oh, it's okay. I got to know them, and Ajax treats me pretty well, so.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're out here. Stars are gonna be coming up. Get you some it's the same shitty kibble as ever, but some fresh air.
You actually see the stars out here?
Sometimes. The sunsets look really cool with the radiation over Night City. I'm just saying, spending too much time in the city makes my blood boil, I like seeing Brett back out here. It's where we belong, It's
Yeah,
cool.
I do miss it. I got to admit.
Well, good to see you're out doing something good, though. I mean,
Well, I might be able to come home soon and join back up. It's just, I got to pay off some debt,
yeah, and hey, Chum, I'm not trying to stress about it. I know what you're doing is good work. And the relationship we have with Ajax, I've got my own personal opinions, but your ma and the four and the council, they made the choice with Ajax, and it's been good. The money's been good. We've been able to move. We actually, we got a guy out here that is growing honest to God fucking carrots. Can you believe that?
Are they poisonous?
No, we got real honest to God good carrots, and the prices Ajax is getting for us, it's crazy. So things are looking up for us too, and that relationship, I think it's been really, it's been a good thing, and you being there has helped. Yeah.
So, how far do you travel? I didn't realize how much you used to travel a lot with
All
your
the time.
family?
Yeah, that's how I drive everywhere. That's how I got so good at driving.
Yeah, we're here and there, all up and down the coast. Sometimes we get into the Badlands. There's not a lot out there, but I've made it as far as New Mexico, just for fun.
So, have you seen the ocean?
Well, the ocean is west. I mean, yeah, the ocean is. Have you not seen the ocean?
No.
It's just on the other side of Night City, it's there.
I don't really leave my place very much.
You gotta take your friend to the ocean. There's so much out here to see. Whew!
We gotta get you to the
Have
ocean.
you guys seen
Yeah,
the ocean?
sounds like we need to take an
I
ocean
guess I've
trip.
just never like
No, I see what you mean.
visited. I don't. Yeah, Dodger's always working. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you don't
Meanwhile,
have any reason to.
Sparkplug's got the hood up on Meep Meep, is kind of fucking around in there. It's really unusual for you guys because Brad doesn't. You get the impression no one gets to touch Meep Meep but Brad.
Yeah.
But somehow, like the way they treat the car is almost like as if the car itself was another part of the family. They all seem to know it and like care for it the way an oversized family might pass around a baby or something.
Right.
Yeah, she's like pulls out her little skid and like slides underneath it and is doing a full once over. Looks at some of the bullet holes, looks really disappointed. But yeah, and he feeds you guys.
As I'm talking to Chino, I want to be like, yeah, I mean, and it's not like spark plug, it goes on that one. Yeah.
I've been working on these forever. I know. I'm not the one that got the bullet holes in the front end.
That would have been us.
Meep Meep saved our lives, so.
We need to upgrade this chassis.
I've been meaning to do that. I just need a little more money.
I thought you'd be rolling in dough by now, living your big city life.
Paying off debts.
Oh, yep. Never borrow what you can't repay. Never borrow money. Never a borrower or a lender be. No, that's not a real thing.
What? I don't think I know that much about your debt.
Well,
That's how you came to work for Ajax?
No, I mean, we were just doing a routine job for Ajax. It was just my turn, and he wanted me without Chino. So I was doing the job, and it was Caden's job. And so, since I fucked that up so bad, I had to pay that debt off. So, and I haven't been back home since because it just brought so much shame to my family. I couldn't face anyone.
No, it's not shame. No, you just gotta lay low because of the corporate heat. There's no reason to be ashamed, bud.
I fucked everything up, man.
What is the Eddie value of this debt?
I don't know. He never told me. He just said I was on his payroll for a little while, so. And he made sure that I would. In the meantime, he would take care of Chino and my mom and everybody. So I thought I would just put my head down and work.
Well, we've already discussed how probably wasn't your actual fault, that more was at play. It wasn't your fuck up, so we're getting to the bottom of it.
Yeah, but I did screw up the numbers.
Well, didn't you say you went to the number that he told you to go to? So
Yeah,
it sounds
but-
like
but
he
it-
screwed up the number.
No, it was on the paper. So I was probably just, 324, 324, 324, and then all of a sudden my brain goes 234, 234, and then I show up at the wrong place.
It could happen to anybody, but Brett's obviously right about you. You are very smart. You should listen to your smart friend. Or, you know what? Fuck listening to people, Brett. You guys want a beer?
Hell
You have Smash? You have a beer? You don't have Smash?
Check this out. And he goes and he pulls up a keg and has these three little tin cups that you have to share. And he pours off, but it's not like a big, it's just like a 4-ounce cup. And he hands them out, one to you, or whoever's next, whoever grabs.
Oh, I
don't
Yeah.
hesitate.
And you drink it, and it's It's a little skunky, and it's different than anything you've ever had before.
It's an IPA. So, oh shit, that's good.
This
Yeah.
is really fantastic.
Yeah, it's I got it from a guy way up. I was up in, I guess they call it Oregon. They still call it Oregon. I don't even know. Pacific Northwest. They still brew beer up there somehow.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know where they're finding barley. I mean, the shit wasn't cheap. I mean, you're holding probably 40, 50 eddies worth of liquid there, my friends. But I got it on the cheap. You know, we have our ways. Did a little tradey trade. Helped the guy out of a scrape.
This is awesome.
This is amazing. I appreciate you. That's just all I have to say.
I got some smash too if you want to just, tie one on.
Well, I'll do this for the flavor.
I'll do both.
The smash for the buzz.
Yeah, both, please.
Like the most expensive wine, and you're like, throw it.
Yeah. Right.
I haven't had Smash in like 4 days.
Oh yeah, you look good.
I just got out of the hospital.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a rough line of work. Yeah.
What did you shoot that thing down with?
Oh, Sparky's like, this? This is my pride and joy. And she flips it around, and it looks almost like a bunch of paint cans welded together. But she's got a few other rounds that are like these huge, like self-propelled, like rock. She basically has her own improvised explosive device / rocket launcher. Some version of a potato cannon, but it's clearly homemade. But she goes, check this out, and it's this is the real genius of it. And there's a little like radio controlled, she's got a few of them, little like drones that attach to the top of it, so that she's like, I can't do much driving with it, but she flips down a goggle and you see it like light up, and she's like, auto targeting. And as she looks around, the drones like kind of turns like with her head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Well, I'm gonna have to fly in your airspace without permission.
No shit.
So does your family like own land? Like I don't think I understand. What makes it your airspace?
It's the people's airspace. We just protect it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I've never been anywhere that wasn't like, Night City, so.
Yeah, well, Night City keeps getting bigger, and that's kind of the problem, isn't it? All right, cool. So,
Well, I'm gonna get a little bit more smashed on Smash. I'm sipping this slow though, because this stuff is good. But fuck it, I didn't bring my guitar. Anyone have one? I see a fire.
sorry, man, no guitar. I do have this, and he's got like an old boom box with like a CD player in it, like that only has one CD.
What CD is it?
I don't know, what CD would Chino have?
The Deftones.
The Deftones. Okay, sure, why not?
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's your backstory. And then you sit around the campfire listening to the Deftones. And until the sun goes down. It is kind of a cool sunset. The sky turns like a vibrant red over Night City. So you guys spending the night, or you guys got to roll?
We should probably get all this
Yeah,
stuff
we
back
should-
as soon as possible.
We should roll, but I just don't want to leave. I just love being around you.
Well, I mean, you're welcome to hang out.
Oh, but we gotta get going.
Okay.
How long are you guys going to be posted up here?
We hit this campsite once in a while. We got to keep moving, you know. Otherwise, these AVs get wise.
Are you leaving tonight? Tomorrow, I mean?
We'll be here for another 2 days. Another 2-3 days, we could hang out. But we'll come back by. Usually, we don't like to be predictable. You know how it is. But you can send a message our way. You know how to find the nomads.
Yeah. I was just hoping maybe I'd come out here for some, hang time.
Get some hang time? Yeah? We could hunt some corporate pterodactyls together.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll be here 2 days. So you know what? I think it'd be safe for us to stay for 3. All right. We good?
Always.
Well, it's been great seeing you.
I do the predator handshake.
Yeah, he takes that and then and then once he's done with that, he grabs you and gives you a big old hug, a warm embrace, and then he comes back around and he judges a little bit. He's a gentleman, but he's looking to hug just about everybody. But he's not gonna if you don't want to.
No, I think
You do that wave, step back thing.
Yeah, it was really good to meet you.
Yeah, he goes from his hug down into like a low bow.
if he comes in the hug Ricky, I'll hug him.
Yeah, hugs for Ricky.
I might check my pockets after, but
And
I'll be like,
the body language. He offers out his hand to you. And he goes like he's gonna kiss it, and Sparkplug's like, Chino. And then he just winks at you.
I like your style, Chino.
By Sparkplug, it was nice to meet you. I like your rocket launcher.
I like it too. I'll send you the design sometime, maybe. You need 3, or at least 3 paint cans.
we could probably get a hold of those. Thank you. Thank you.
The rest of it's a bit more technical.
Martians attack ways.
Oh, great, cool, good to meet another.
Awesome.
Did she improve any of my?
Yeah, you can throw 5 more hit points or SP back on your vehicle. It was a quick.
For sure.
She like threw some rivets in where the bullet holes were,
Quick
just to
welding
reinforce
job.
the armor.
Cool. We head back into Night City, and I say bye to Chino like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. He walks you to the car and you're driving away, leaning out the window.
Thanks for the booze, Chino.
Yeah, thank you.
And then you head back. Are you heading straight to Alma's or?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, straight to
Okay.
Alma's, but with the let's keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for Jericho, specifically.
Oh yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, 18.
18. He isn't following you. But with an 18, you do see what you think is a car that you've seen before parked out in front of Bodega Joy 2077. But you can't quite place it.
Can I try and zoom in on the, into the car, see into the car? Or is it, tinted windows?
As best you can tell, there's no one in the car.
Okay. I snap a pic,
Okay.
that license.
Okay, yeah, you snap a pic of the identification plates on the car.
What do you think? Does
I
the
can
coast
make
look
up some
clear?
fucking numbers if you want.
No, it's okay.
Should we wait for whoever is visiting to leave? Or do you want...
No, the
maybe-
car doesn't appear to be parked directly in front of the bodega. This is just
Oh,
something
okay.
she noticed down the street that
Got it.
maybe you're just being paranoid, but this car, you're like, I've seen it here, and you have this feeling like you've seen it
In other places.
somewhere else.
Can I
can't
call?
place it.
Can I call Shelly and can we run play? Like, do we have like abilities to like
Yeah, you know who would help you with that?
Jericho?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the truth of it. You can ask Shelly about the car and just send her a picture of
Yeah, I'll do that.
it. Okay. Any particular reason I'm looking out for this?
Keep seeing it around.
Okie doke, boss.
Thank you.
See what I can do. So no cops on this one?
No cops on this one so far.
Got it.
I shoot a message to Alma saying we are here.
Okay. She says, come around back. So you have not entered through this way before, but it's easy to extrapolate. There's a little alley that runs behind the bodega that backs up that the medical facility part of the hospital would have a door to. And as you pull up, you see the door crack open and there's Alma. You pull the crates out and she's like, oh, you're like angels sent from heaven. I could kiss you all, but I won't. Bring them in. And
Gentlemen, bring them in.
Yes, I will.
so,
Take
Kevin
one, he
inside.
takes the other.
yeah, they're not super heavy. Iyashi pops them open right away and looks at them and pulls out the vials and, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly, sorry. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we're looking for. Good job, guys. How did you
Thanks,
even
man.
get this stuff?
It doesn't matter.
Oh no, don't worry about that, Iyashi. I am gonna need your help with making a few doses of speed heal just for one of, just for these lovely people. Okay, but that's like pretty hard to administer. I mean, you saw what happened to this one's veins, and a millimeter or two to the left, and they could rupture an artery, cause all kinds of internal damage. I wouldn't recommend just handing it. Don't worry. We'll get to that part. Are any of you free tomorrow around 8 a.m.?
For what?
We could just use some help, and it would help you too. We're gonna be administering vaccines. You could get some hands-on training with the hypo.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, cool. We always need extra hands to carrying things. We bring lunches too, so.
You know what? If you're handing out vaccines tomorrow, I can come. Yeah.
Great.
Oh, and keep an eye out. There's a car parked in the alley. I feel like I've seen it around before, and I give her the
Okay.
info.
She's like, doesn't sound familiar to anyone that lives around here, but I'll keep an eye out.
It's just nearby, so
Okay.
just wanted you to be aware.
Okay. Okay, great. 8 a.m. You can meet us. You can meet us here. We'll have the truck,
Great.
and we'll all roll together.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the next day fixing my truck.
Okay. Yeah. So you spend the next day. Your downtime will be spent fixing your truck. Martian.
So I think the next day I show up probably an hour late to, so at 9 a.m. To where they're administering vaccines. And I am, I don't know how much hell, I'm pretty squeamish. I don't really think that medical stuff is for me. I did work on something that maybe some of the kids might like, and I pull out stickers with strawberries on them that I drew.
Okay. Yeah, you show up early at Bodega Joy the next morning and roll out. You see it's this old, it's like a VW bus with one of those kinds with like the back cut off where there's like a little bed. And you all have to kind of cram in. There's 3 in the back and 2 in the front. And it putt-putts its way and you're heading pretty far south into a pretty rough neighborhood. But you come upon this building that's outside. It just, it's literally just says school. And you spend the morning administering vaccines. Iyashi sort of shows you exactly how a hypo works and where to place it, and they don't let you do it with the kids. But you sit there and watch closely. Ricky, they have you carry in a bunch of crates full of these packed lunches that they've made, and at the end of the line, you're handing out stickers after everyone, because like the kids do not really want to get the shots, like it's gonna hurt. But Iyashi, you see Alma absolutely lights up around the children and is like so good with just moving them in through the line. And of course, Iyashi is just such a gentle hand. And so you observe and you carry in the lunches. And so after
when I'm carrying in the lunches, I'm with the kids, I'm just doing fun little kid things to keep them comfortable, even if it's like puppet voices or whatever it is,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So after a full morning of observation, you see there's just enough vaccine there to make sure all of the youngest kids get their shots, and they have a really fun packed lunch of most of it is just different random kibble that they have, like just a long weird variety, and like some of them are like trading. You hear that kind of gets like people get really obsessed with trying to get the fruit fantasy kibble, but then like someone gets the fizzy one and it like foams up in their mouth and they like do a crazy monster face, and like it's just total mayhem at the lunch table. And that is, and we're with that scene, we're gonna go to a break, and we'll be back.
All right.
Hello! I apologize for this short interruption, but I wanted to offer on behalf of myself and everybody involved in making this show a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. We hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as we enjoy playing it. Now, if you are enjoying the show, I just want you to know that there's a whole lot more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, so click that subscribe button so you can come back next week and not miss any of the action. One more thing, if you have a friend or a gaming group or anybody at all that you think would enjoy this content, go ahead and share it with them. That way we can continue to grow the community and share this game with as many people as possible. But most importantly, just tune in next week for more of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Once again, thank you.
Our program is made possible in part by...
Hey, I need your help.
The year is 2045. In Night City, there's a bar called No Latency.
Ping runs the bar, it's just a bar.
But it's not just a bar. I'm Ping, and I used to work for Domino.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Domino.
But now I need to save them. But I can't do it alone, so I hired some help. Some old friends.
On my face, there will just be a flashing question mark.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to take a step back. The vehicle is armed.
And some new.
For looking around trying to find this no latency place.
Your bird looks like it is in great pain. Someone should put it out of its misery.
Am I gonna need some help?
Yo, what's up, 2D dude?
I up the cowboy.
It's me. I'm Tuna. I'm Stranger.
And we'll make some enemies.
I'm Steve, and I'm here to be.
Arasaka would like to discuss Domino. We will find you. Come quietly.
All right, man, I guess we gotta fix this up. Who is this guy?
Because if we don't save Domino, we'll all be dead.
No Latency, a Cyberpunk Red roleplay podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. See you in Night City.
Green Tower Games, a friendly local game shop in North Los Angeles County. Visit greentowergames.com. And by subscribers like you. Thank you.
And we're back. The three of you spent the day helping school children get vaccinated and fed. Brett, you were working on your car, so we need it'll be a DV13 vehicle tech check.
Ooh.
Okay.
26.
26. Okay, great. Yeah, this is your baby, and Sparkplug did some decent patchwork, but you actually, with that, you're able to not only repair the armor damage, but you smooth out some of the bodywork. You have extra time to put, I don't know, Bondo on it and smooth it out and make it look real pretty. There's still like some paint issues that you might want to. It's not as clean as it used to be, but your SP is back.
I've got some glow spray paint. If you need. If you want some.
I knew I put points in that for a reason.
When you finish fixing the car and when you all are done, where do you head next?
Well, I want to let Martian take a look at the footage to see if it can get decoded. I know you want to go back. We want to see if we can get the rest of that tech from the church.
Because
we could set up shop at my office.
Because Ajax isn't coming back until tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's evening. I mean, you spent the day doing this stuff. So it's evening. You could call it a night if you want, but if you want to get something done tonight, you still can. You have a few hours.
Well, why don't we go to the short stop, and because that's all your tech is there, right? You have like extra. Would that be more helpful to look at the video?
I can literally look at it anywhere.
I know. I just didn't know if you had like extra stuff that would help.
I like being at home though, so that'd be cool.
All right.
You live at the short stop, right? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just spend the night there.
We can go there. Yeah, that's fine. You're all welcome to come back to my place, though, if you want to.
I'm okay. Thank you so much.
You always think it's like some weird thing. I'm saying it's a place where you can go.
Okay.
And no one's listening.
Okay.
Oh my God.
He's like trying to make it sound better, and it's sounding worse.
Worse and worse.
I gotta get better at this.
Okay, rocker boy.
Hold on, fuck it. I'll just roll persuasion.
Your charisma doesn't work here, rocker
I don't need actual charisma.
Okay.
So the short stop.
Back to the short stop.
It is.
Easily done. I keep forgetting. I got to keep the nights. It must be Monday night by now. So it's a little slower.
That was a quick turnaround, that job. Yep.
No, it was. Oh.
Yep.
Well, you played a show on Saturday. Oh, it'll be Tuesday night. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think is where we're at now.
Yes.
It's a weeknight. It's a safe bet.
It's a school night.
Okay, so you want to load up this data chip and have a look at it and see what there is to see?
Yes.
Give it.
Yeah.
Hand it over.
I go back into my nest, my bedroom full of wires.
Okay, to start with, let's just do an electronic security tech check.
All right. 17.
Okay. So with a 17, you know some things about how this type of security system would work, or how it should work. But you're not exactly sure how this was manipulated. After watching the footage, you clearly see why the cops were like, what is wrong with this? Because if if you were just watching, you might not notice it, but if with any sort of careful scrutiny, you see some pedestrians just disappear from the street cam. So like, it was filming, and then the pedestrians disappear, and then you see them walk the same bit of sidewalk again, and then disappear, and then walk through. So there's clearly about 90 seconds of footage that is missing and is being paved over. The pedestrians seem pretty unremarkable as such.
There's no way to recover.
So then once that happens, and then there's a little while, and then you see figures in blue robes with their hoods pulled way down over their faces exiting the building.
And the blue robes look like the wolves?
Pretty similar. Make a perception check.
Perception. 15.
A 15, okay. They would look the same, but you spent quite a bit of time at the Church of Ascension, and quite a bit of time questioning the wolf. So you got a pretty good look at these robes. And yes, they're blue robes, yes, they're long, yes, they have hoods, but there's something about the cut of these that seem to fit a little wrong. And you sort of deduce that they're probably not genuinely wolves, but it's hard to make out anything beyond that.
This is a little interesting. So we have like 90 seconds of looping footage.
Okay.
Then 2 roped figures leaving the building.
Carrying a duffel bag, I should add.
Carrying a duffel bag. It seems to me like they look almost like they're trying to impersonate the wolves. The robes don't fit quite right.
I mean, that makes sense, right? They were kind of doing like a copycat, trying to get away with something by making it look like something someone else did, because these disappearances, the wolves were doing this already, so they tried to make it look like it was them.
How are you watching this?
Virtuality goggles.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you know that it would be possible with that roll to hack this camera system remotely, but you'd have to be pretty close to the building.
Like, am I getting the impression that they had a netrunner who was hacking the cameras?
Yeah, they'd have to be pretty close, or they'd have to have some pretty sophisticated gear. Let's see, what kind of check have you not made yet? I'm trying to get a high roll out of you here.
Basic tech, cyber tech. Concentration is a skill.
Actually, let's use your interface.
Okay.
To help you with a little deduction here.
10.
A 10, okay. Thinking about having been on location, having been in the security office, you think to yourself, there's only a few places this person could be. And you scrabble back through the footage earlier than where the glitch is. And you're like, they're either inside, or if they're outside, they have to be right here. And you think, and then you see, weirdly, almost like a blurred out section where about the size of a person sitting next to the door. Right about where, right about where you remember seeing that homeless person sitting outside the door when you guys were there.
Oh, shit. I think... Yeah. Do you remember that homeless person that was outside the building?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I take my virtuality goggles off and I put them on Shipwrecked.
Okay.
And I show her, I'm like, so you see in the corner here, there's like a blurred out, you can kind of tell the footage has been warped. It looks like somebody is being concealed at this location. So this would be the location to hack into the cameras.
And that's where that homeless person
And that's
was
where
sitting.
that person was.
Do we think it was someone disguised as a homeless person, or maybe that's just a spot that people sit and I don't know.
What are the chances that there was another camera
They would have already checked for that. They didn't have anything.
mounted on another building?
Like
would've
across the street?
checked.
The police would have checked?
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, we got this footage from
The police.
Okay.
the police from Jericho.
I think one of them was broken, maybe across the street or something.
I mean, it's a bad area. It's
Yeah, it's
notorious
not,
for
like,
not.
good.
They don't give a shit about this building.
Checking.
Yeah.
And this was written, not overwritten? Like, we couldn't, like, if it was recorded over previous footage, we might be able to get underneath
It seems like somebody was hacking into it as it was being recorded.
Okay.
So you can almost see the blurry section. Once you're looking very closely, you can see them move up into the frame, and that they've just sort of digitally scrubbed themselves from the footage. This seems like really high-level hacking. Yeah.
I mean, this holds with the theory that it was actually his uncle. He would have the money to hire a team like this, to make a copycat, to hire people to make it look like he was trying to be protected, when in reality it was him getting rid of Caden for some reason. That would mean that his tech is in some corpo area.
Shipwrecked, you made it seem like Caden knew what was gonna happen.
He
Right?
seemed to know he was in danger.
He got weird and sentimental.
Yeah, and he told me if anything happened to him to get in, but I don't think he anticipated his stuff being stolen. Otherwise, I think he would left a little more.
What if it's...
So on the topic of cameras, why don't the two of you give me a deduction roll?
Deduction? What skill is that?
It's deduction.
Well, what's it under?
It's under
It's in
intelligence.
Cool.
Okay, that would be 21.
13.
Okay. Makes sense that you'd have a high deduction. You're talking about cameras in different buildings. Ricky brought this up.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. The cops would knock on doors and get whatever footage from the surrounding buildings. But you have an inkling of an idea in that there are low Earth orbit satellites that are capable of taking images of an area at given times. However, the cops wouldn't even have access to that. You would need high-level corporate clearance to get a hold of that kind of footage, and the cops aren't even really able to get on that level. You would need somebody connected or with connections in that world who could access that kind of information. You're not sure you even have those kinds of connections, but somebody who might be able to get a hold of data like that is Ricky's friend.
Red Ghost.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. Is there audio on there? Or is it just...
Is there?
No, it's a picture only.
Picture only? Okay. I've got a meeting with... I'm sorry. I'm jumping over here because you guys didn't say that out loud.
Oh, true. Okay. All right. There's got to be some sort of. Well, there could be. There doesn't have to be. A satellite, like one of the low orbit satellites, might have
satellite footage
taken something, but I don't even know. I don't think I could make up a convincible lie that would get me access to that, at least on my own. Like, there'd be someone with me and wondering why I was pulling up this footage.
Well, my guy could at the very least tell us what level of hacking is required to pull this off.
Yeah.
I do have someone that could at least tell us that, and maybe he has a connection for satellite footage, although that's a high connect, I think, but.
I mean, but did your friend have experience hacking into Corpo systems?
My friend just has a lot of experience with Corpo systems, period. Let's put it this way, if he doesn't know, if he can't, he knows who can.
Would he help us?
That depends. Depends on how much it would expose him. But
Well,
I'm gonna talk to him so we can just ask.
I'm assuming you work with him to take down Corpo in the end?
Yes.
I mean, we could sell it to him as a potentially Corpo exposing scandal. Because if Caden's uncle was behind this all, that could ruin him.
I'll put it to you this way. Because it involves Akari, he's gonna have more interest.
Okay.
Than if it involved anyone else.
Should we? No, I know we should go back. I mean, if he's gonna want payment, we gotta get back to that church and we gotta get our hands on the rest of that equipment because I am very low on funds for that sort of thing.
We should do that anyway. I think we have a couple days before our meeting with him.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay. We should do that anyway because whatever we're doing needs to be funded.
Yeah. Agreed.
But I'm not going to put out another communique or anything like that.
That's fine. You have the meeting.
I've already got the meeting, so we'll just make,
No, it's good to know. We don't have to waste time looking for a contact if you already have one. So that's.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Just gonna go alone to this meeting, or?
Normally I do go alone.
We can be outside if you need.
But
you trust this guy?
Very much so. But the place is currently undisclosed, right? Where we're meeting.
You don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
You'll usually get the way Red Ghost gives you messages. It's a little irritating almost. He'll give you almost exactly enough time to get to where he wants you to be from where you are, almost like he knows exactly where you are at any given time, and will look at Waze or whatever and be like, he has 8 minutes. I'm gonna give him 9 minutes to get to there.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So yeah, he plays it tight.
Yeah, I don't want to scare this guy off.
He plays it real tight. I'll meet with him by myself.
Okay.
And discuss if meeting with all of us is necessary. But we'll just send me in armed with whatever it is we need, whatever it is you guys need.
Yeah, I mean, if you trust him, then this is your guy. So
Yep.
however you like to work with him, that's fine.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay. This is good. All right. We'll lean on him for this a little bit.
All right.
See what we can come up with.
And then, I don't know, y'all want to get to the church tomorrow?
I'm ready to gather more crap and sell it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm ready to go to church tomorrow.
Okay. I did promise you we would talk more about what you saw there when we were no longer bleeding out. About Caden, I'm still not really clear on what you saw or learned.
I mean, I saw him. His consciousness is part of the net.
But like not in the way you saw the other consciousness?
No. He seems whole and intact, and I'm very curious as to how he managed to pull that off.
Yeah, I do not know enough about tech to even understand a fraction of this. So if you're confused, then I'm extra confused.
Did you know Caden was like... Did you realize like how impressive he is?
No, I didn't even know that he knew what I was up to on the side. Like he was my party friend, my corpo cover friend.
So he never net ran for you?
I mean, I knew he liked it. I mean, he had all his tech. I knew he liked hacking. I knew he used to get into trouble as a kid all the time for hacking into our parents' stuff, but like,
he didn't like have a group or anything. He didn't have a fixer that was hooking him up with jobs or anything.
No, we literally, I think we might have been using each other as cover without, well, I didn't realize. He clearly realized.
Was he like selling it? I don't know. I'm just confused as to why. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just leading a like really intense double life or something.
Yeah, I thought I was the one leading the double life, and here he is.
Bray, you've been very quiet.
I don't think I'm even there. I'm still working on my truck.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Unless they came and got me, I wouldn't have left.
Okay.
I wish I had the answers for you and myself. This is all new information to me. I was not expecting this. Really wish he knew where he was and could have told you. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Well, he seems to be traveling.
Yeah.
He can go anywhere.
Do you think you can talk to him again? I mean, I don't want to put you in danger again, but...
I don't know. My first instinct would be if I wanted to talk to him again, I would need to interface with the server at the church. But we know what happened last time I did that, and it was really bad for me. So I'm hesitant to do something like that again. That doesn't mean I'm completely opposed to it.
Of course.
Is there a safer way to get you to help you do that?
Is there? Did you say he was watching us? Somehow he's like aware of what we're doing?
I think that he can. Yeah. I think he mentioned something like that. Because he knew who I was.
Right.
I've never met him.
Right.
He knew who I was. He asked if you were there. So it seems like he's able to. I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if you could brainstorm on a way that we could potentially communicate with him without you having to go into that dangerous space. I mean, if he knows what we're up to, we just have to help him figure out how he could communicate back to us somehow through tech in some way. Like, can he get himself into a mech? And I don't understand how this works. I'm sorry.
I mean, if I don't know, it's crazy to me. So there there was a very amazing netrunner who she made it her life journey to try to upload a consciousness onto the net and make a copy.
Yeah.
That was what her whole life purpose she was devoted to. It's, you know, Caden was familiar with these people. You know, he mentioned her, and I'm wondering, I don't know, but he also didn't seem like he really knew what he had done, like how he had done it. I'm not really sure. It didn't seem like this was a plan necessarily, or that he intentionally uploaded himself, but it seemed like he was really like centered or something. There was some kind of thing he was able to do to have his consciousness maintained without completely being obliterated. So I'm wondering if I can find out more information about that, but it's a long shot. It's all convoluted and philosophical and hard to deal with.
I wonder if you would give us a way to communicate with him without having to put you in so much danger.
Right, that's what I'm like wondering, but I don't know. Is he only in the old net, or is he also in?
It seems like he can travel through both.
So okay, this is the thing that comes to my mind. Tell me if I'm completely off base and this being not possible at all. If we had some sort of like mechanical body connected to the net, and then he could put his consciousness into it.
That's many people. This is what I'm saying is that this woman, Alt Cunningham, she died while she was trying to figure this out. It is something that's incredibly hard to do, and it's incredibly dangerous because can you imagine what Akari would do if they found out this was a possibility?
Which might be why they have him.
I'm gonna try something real quick. It might be really stupid, but I'm gonna try something. And I jack into the olden verse.
Okay. Yeah, you appear in the olden verse in the tavern in your whatever skin it is that you are currently wearing.
Yeah, elven princess.
As an elven princess.
Are the strawberries singing to her?
That's a different area.
It's a different area. Okay, what do you want to do? Everything looks like it should.
Can I just try to like reach my consciousness out to Caden? Like if I really imagine very hard that he's in the area, is there a way for me to kind of
ping him?
Communicate?
Roll interface.
11.
You start to do that and then realize, no, this isn't smart, because as much as you know that he must somehow have seen you before or knows, he doesn't necessarily seen you before, but somehow knows who you are or what was able to plumb your memories somehow. The olden verse is not connected to the old net in any way. This is a self-contained system. So this is not the way.
Okay. I jack back out. Yeah, that was stupid.
No, don't. We'll figure this out.
I don't know. So, but now we know he's fully attached to just the old net. So.
There's no reason to connect the Odinverse to the old net, is there?
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
It'll destroy everything.
Okay.
It's the reason those servers get shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there any way for you to go in there better prepared, more protected, now that you know what can happen when you're in there?
I mean, I am armed with knowledge. I know what is in there. I know the extent of how bad it can get. Not necessarily. I mean, I could just jack out as soon as it got any kinds of bad, but that it seems like it would be immediately. So, you know, if I were a bit more experienced,
Or
then
just
maybe.
better equipped?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's something to think about.
But you know, that's upgrades. That's Eddie's. You know, I'm working towards it. I've got an upgraded cyber deck coming, but it's I don't have programs to load onto it yet because I'm out of cash. So. But yeah, I mean, we know what we're doing next. We know you'll talk to your friend about potentially finding a way to get satellite footage as to what happened. We know exactly where on the building. We could potentially do a kind of stake out there to see anybody else who goes up to that area. You know, that could possibly be something. I have no idea why they would go back to this place. It seems like they're done with it, but it's...
And then the highest risk thing is having you go in there and try to contact Kaden again. But, okay, all right. But that's still an option.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna sleep on this.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys are leaving,
I come in.
Brad walks in, and Dodger's like,
oh, hey, sorry guys, I just saw the ping, but I finished my truck.
Oh, good. How's the meat?
Awesome.
Good now, needs a new paint job, but we're almost there.
Yeah.
Great.
Excellent.
Do you guys discuss anything important?
We're just going back to the church tomorrow.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna load up on that stuff.
Dodger flagged you guys down. Oh, good. You're all here. Just so you know, Ajax just got back in town about 30 minutes ago. He did ping me just to let you know that he wanted a meeting with the four of you. I guess wow, Ajax apologizing. Meant to meet with you right after you got out of the hospital, but had some business. So if the four of you want to head over there in the AM or just sometime tomorrow. If Ajax asks for a meeting, I guess you better take it, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to swing by there first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Dodger.
Good. Thanks, Dodger.
Okay. Drinks before you go, or one for the road?
I mean, since I'm here.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's been a long day.
And I got grease all over my hands, and I.
Yeah, sure.
Hose
You
you
look appropriate for the shortstop. It's fine.
Brown stuff, please.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she hooks you guys up.
I got little holes in my shirt from the sparks from welding.
When Dodger is otherwise distracted, I lean into Shitwreck and I go, I'm starting to think it might be a good idea to just kind of check the wire. See if there's anything about maybe the vaccination job we pulled or whatever kind of out there, just so we know what's being talked about before we meet with Ajax tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just in case.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, because you know shit. I don't know anything. I just get on stage and look at my butt.
What are you guys talking about?
This chick again.
Is that Blades? Blades!
No, it's just.
No.
I just felt like interjecting. Did you want to put out a call to Shelly or something about what Ricky said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Why don't we roll your roll ability? The name of it is escaping me. I apologize. Your media roll ability.
Okay. Oh wait, what is that? Is this one? No, that's my start. My credit. No, that's my credibility. The credibility.
Yeah, credibility is the one you want.
Call it credibility. I need to just start a rumor. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you can use it to do things like that.
Totally just
it's also
trash designer Blake.
Or start a rumor that they're like.
She could ruin
Or
me.
start a rumor that would make him famous.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that too.
9.
9 is, yeah, that's a decent roll. Yeah, Shelly looks it up for you, gets back to you. Still no word on that make and model of car or the plates. I don't really want to run it by the cops like you said, but still looking into it. I did find some reports of the school and the vaccinations and the food, but none of it seems to be really connected to you specifically or any of your crew. It was just, I saw it as a sort of feel-good puff piece in a neighborhood. I hate to even call it a scream sheet. It's really just sort of a neighborhood blog.
All right. Well, that's great. No manhunts from the corpos and biotech over the missing goods?
No, doesn't seem. I checked in. I don't think, corporations, they like to, if things go wrong, they tend to hush them up. So if we don't report it, no one's going to report it.
All right. That's fine. I'm going to keep us out of that one. Thanks, Shelly.
Okay. All right, you spend the rest of the evening, you throw back a few and retire to your places. Is there anything else you want to take care of tonight?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm going back to my crib without you guys. Get some shut up.
Because it's very cool.
Because it's super great.
Okay, wonderful.
The finale is going to take place in your apartment.
I know.
That's where
it's gonna be
the
crazy.
big bad is
No
going to
one's
show
going to be
up.
able to hear anything.
It's going to be a straight up
A
brawl.
note of
In the morning, will we have our luck back?
where are we at in? It's technically at the end of session, not end of day. So
Okay, got you.
We would have came back last session.
Got
yeah.
you.
So
Cool. Just wondering.
okay, it's the next morning. Do you meet somewhere neutral? Do you just show up at the Dreamland at the same time?
I mean, I'll give whoever needs a ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just out of courteousness.
I don't know. Yeah, totally going to the Dreamland. But there's a back entrance, right? Is there a service entrance to the Dreamland?
Most of the time, you just go in through the front door. You haven't been to the back. There is an alley behind it, but it's fenced off, and there's usually a guard back there. They don't like people going in and out that way. So
That's where we dropped off the cyber limbs.
Yes. So that's where you would load in things like contraband or sensitive things. It's locked. I mean, you could get back there if you wanted to.
I mean, I would just pull up to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
picked up
no
Martian for sure.
overdeveloped reason
Yeah.
why I wouldn't go to the front. Yeah.
Unless you don't want to be seen going in and out. And
Is it open in the
Now that I'm
morning?
allowed to go in the front, I would go in the front.
Yeah.
Is the club itself open in the morning?
It depends how early you get there. Really early. I mean, first thing.
Probably, yeah.
That's
We
fine.
got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a big day ahead of us.
Gotta go to church.
Gonna go to church. Gonna hit up the Home Depot. Yeah, there's the guy will let you in. Even though they're not open, they still have a doorman.
Yeah.
He's the guy that you saw the other night. He's just always there, it seems like. But he just waves you through. You're expected. Actually, strike that. Yeah, no, that's fine. He waves you through. You're expected. You head upstairs, and when you get to the top of the stairs, you see clocks, and clocks like, sorry guys, new policy. We gotta leave our iron here outside the VIP section. Pippi did a whole bunch of glass and shot up the place the other night. So we're just keeping, anything not concealable, they're gonna request that you leave here on the way in.
I look around. I'm like, okay. And I scan. Does it look like someone shot up the place?
Make a perception check.
14.
The 14. There are a couple bullet holes in the floor.
Okay. Fresh ones?
Hard to tell.
Hard for me to tell. Okay.
Yeah, I pull out my gun and.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Okay. Yep. Here it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could keep a pistol hidden if you want.
I keep a pistol hidden.
All right. I will ask you to roll conceal reveal. Okay. They're not going to pat you down, so this isn't a difficult DV.
Not a high bonus, but let's give it a shot. 11.
Okay. That's fine. They don't seem to notice. You see 4 different piranhas. You see clocks. You see stiletto. You do see Pippi with the red braids hanging out. None of them seem to have any guns on them. So it seems like it's a policy.
Okay.
And you walk back to Ajax's office. There's like a little area before the office that let you into, like a reception area sort of, and then back into his office. He's like, "Oh, hey, good to see you all. I see you recovered well."
Thank you for that, sir.
Yeah. Hey, that cyberware fetched a pretty good penny, I gotta say. It turned out to be a really nice thing you brought my way. I appreciate it. I wanted to thank you personally. And, not a particularly thank you. I don't know about this Harlan character. You spent some time talking to him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, as much as you can. He mainly just talks.
He really wants to get back to that church, I take it. I don't blame him. Anyway, I did want to offer you some work, but I did need to reestablish sort of a chain of command thing here. Just out of respect for Dodger, you understand. I'm sure you appreciate that. But I did want to offer. I didn't want to make things weird. I wanted to clear the air. I know that if Dodger starts offering you work and I'm offering you work, that's why these things exist, right? So that there's no confusion, right? But I wanted to just give you my blessing to work for Dodger again, and I'll see my cut through her, and all work will go through her, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Yeah, and also I wanted to kick you down a little bonus. Throw 1,000 eds to the 4 of you. You did a real nice job. That payment will come through Dodger, so she'll hand that out your way. And she has some work for you as well. I haven't given her the details yet, but does that sound good to you guys?
Great, yeah.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like, seem to be real valuable. Ever since Skid's gone AWOL, I need me a good net runner on the crew. But I know how much Dodger means to you, and I think this is an opportunity to grow. You see, it's like a 3-dimensional triangle. Just want to grow the business, grow the empire. I had a few good meetings this weekend, and things are looking up for us. That's really all I had going. Any questions, concerns?
Yeah, just one. I have a tendency to speak for people sometimes when they have a hard time speaking for themselves, and I think that out of respect for you, Brad doesn't want to ask this question, but I think he does want to know what the parameters are for him to be free of his debt to you.
Is that right, Brad?
Well, with all due respect, sir, I love working for you. You're a great boss. It's just that, you said that this job could potentially, you could get paid back the debt, and that I could have that all paid off. And so I was just wondering if we got you enough money, did I pay that debt off?
That's a fair question. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you coming to me with this. All due respect to you, this is business between me and Brett, and we'll handle it on our own. It seems like he's perfectly capable of speaking for himself. In fact, if the three of you would excuse us, you have a question?
Nope.
If the three of you would excuse us, I'd be happy to work this out with you right now personally.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Great.
All right.
So if the three of you could leave.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
So, Brett, you're looking to be a free man.
Well, yes, sir. I love working for you. It doesn't mean I won't do jobs for you. It's just, I miss my mom.
I get that. Well, I just have one little thing. How would you like this? I don't just make you a free man. You're a free man already. Let's just call that done. How would you like a promotion? You want to come back to Dreamland? Maybe be head of security? Be a right-hand man?
Like a full-time job?
Like a lieutenant. I'll put you in charge of your own crew.
Would I still go out on jobs?
You'll pick the jobs.
Can I think about it?
If you're thinking about that, also think about 5,000 eddies. How's that sound?
For a week?
It's a lot of money for one job right now.
What's the job?
So this crew you're running with, Martian, she's a valuable kid. I appreciate you taking care of her. She means a lot to the organization.
She means a lot to me.
I'm glad to hear that. And Ricky, he's a good guy.
I like him.
Yeah, he's solid. I know I can count him to do what I know what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? And a face like that can be an asset too. Now, Shipwrecked, or should I say Nautica, she's smart. She asks a lot of questions. She sticks her nose where it ought not be stuck. There's not a lot of room in my organization for someone like that.
She's valuable on a team, though, sir.
Well, she's valuable to you because 5,000 eddies, lieutenant, or slate's clean, you just gotta kill Shipwrecked.
What does she do?
That's where we'll end.
Holy fuck, are you kidding me?